Hello, friends, and welcome to today's devotion. Our focus today is on Psalm 133, a brief yet profoundly meaningful passage. It reads, "How good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity. It is like precious oil poured on the head, running down on the beard, running down on Aaron's beard, down on the collar of his robe. It is as if the dew of Hermon were falling on Mount Zion. For there the Lord bestows his blessing, even life forevermore." Penned by David, this psalm likely celebrates a moment of national unity after years of division and discord among the tribes of Israel. Reflecting on our present-day context, it's hard to miss the parallels to the division and strife we witness in our society, including the polarization in our political landscape. Can you imagine the joy David and his people experienced as they finally tasted peace, love, and unity? It's far more than just the absence of conflict. It's about strength and empowerment. Unity didn't just bring peace. It made the nation stronger and more resilient. This truth is something we already know, yet it's worth reiterating. Prayer is key. Do you desire a stronger marriage, a more loving family, or a spirit-filled church? Pray for unity. But let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. Unity isn't easy. Disagreements, hurts, and personal preferences often stand in the way. Yet, as verse 3 of Psalm 133 reminds us, the blessing of unity comes from God. How do we attain this unity? It begins with recognizing the forgiveness we've received through Christ's sacrifice on the cross. Forgiveness isn't just for ourselves. It empowers us to extend grace to others. Jesus taught us that our ability to forgive others is evidence of our understanding of God's forgiveness towards us. Luke 7:47. As forgiven and united people in Christ, we should exemplify unity, as Jesus himself emphasized in John 13:35. "By this everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." In closing, let's recognize that unity is not just a lofty ideal. It's a practical expression of our faith. It's about more than just getting along. It's about standing together, shoulder to shoulder, as a testament to the transformative power of God's love in our lives. As we navigate the complexities of our world, let's remember that unity doesn't mean uniformity. We can still have diverse opinions, backgrounds, and experiences, yet be united in our commitment to love, respect, and support one another. Let's also acknowledge that unity requires humility and grace. It means being willing to listen, learn, and grow together. It means extending forgiveness and seeking reconciliation, even when it's difficult. Ultimately, unity is not something we can manufacture on our own. It's a gift from God, bestowed upon those who earnestly seek it with prayer and faith. So, as we conclude today's devotion, let us commit ourselves to prayerfully pursuing unity in our relationships, communities, and churches. May we say with David, "How good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity." May we embody the love and forgiveness of Christ, for in unity we find the abundant blessings of God. Thank you for joining me today. May the Lord lead you today, and may Christ reign in your hearts.